Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanao Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Om Dakshine Lakshmano Yasya Vame Tujanakatmaja Purato Marutiryasya Tam Vande Raghunandanam. Manojavam Marutatulya Vegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtham Vatatmajam Vanarayuta Mukhyam Shri Ramadutam Sharanam Prapadye. Samasta Janakalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram. Hari Om and salutations to everyone.
There is one chaupai in Hanuman Chalisa, which is a very beautiful one. All chaupais are very beautiful, no doubt. But there is one chaupai in which Hanumanji's names are given specifically, and that chaupai is chaupai number 2. So we will chant that chaupai. So we will chant up to chaupai 2, right from the beginning. Shri Guru Charana Saroj Raja Nijamana Mukuru Sudhari Bharana Raghubara Bimala Jasu Jodaya Kuphalachari Buddhi Natanu Janike Sumira Upavana Kumar Balabudhi Vidya Dehu Mohi Harahu Kalesa Bikar Jai Hanuman Gyan Gun Sagar Jai Kapi Sati Huloka Ujagar Ramadut Atulit Baladhama Anjani Putra Pavana Sutanama. So this was the second chaupai. Ramadut Atulit Baladhama Anjani Putra Pavana Sutanama. So can you tell me how many names of Hanumanji are there in this chaupai? How many? 4? How many? You can't say just any number, 20 and all that. In this one chaupai, how many names are there? First name, Ramadut. Second name, Atulita Baladhama. Third name, Anjani Putra. Fourth name, Pavanasuta. So 4 names are there. Pakka. Nama. Do you know Nama also is a name of Hanumanji? Yeah. There are 5 names of Hanumanji in this chaupai. And each name is very powerful and very, very inspiring. And actually, this is one nice sequence to attain success in whatever we do, as well as to attain spiritual enlightenment also. For material prosperity also, for spiritual peace and happiness also. So we'll see each name. What does that mean? Ramaduta. Ramaduta means one who is the messenger of Bhagwan Ram. Do you know the favorite name of Hanumanji? What he loves his name the most? Which name of his he loves the most? Is Ramaduta. Not that other names he doesn't like, but the name that he loves the most is Ramaduta. And he lives that because that is his identity. He thinks of himself as a Ramadasa and Ramduta. And he was a Dut of Bhagwan Ram. He was a messenger of Bhagwan Ram to so many people. First, he was the messenger of Bhagwan Ram. For whom? For Mother Sita herself. This is the way he introduces himself when he meets Mother Sita in Ashok Vatika. How he introduces himself? He says, Ram Dut mein Matu Janaki. Oh Mother Janaki, I am Ram Dut. And you know, just before that, he has Ravan has come there and he has threatened Sita ji and he has given an ultimatum that you have to decide in 1 month's time. I give you, either you agree to marry me or I will kill you. So when he says this and he has gone, Sita ji is very, very dejected, very anxious. At that time, Hanumanji takes a small form and he jumps down from the tree. He was seeing all this. So he jumps down from the tree and he tells her, Ram Doot Mai Matu Janaki. Now, how will Sita ji understand that he is actually a Ram Doot? It could be Ravan who has come in some form. Already once she got, fooled and she got kidnapped. So how does he know? How does she know that it is Ram Doot only? So he says, Satya Sapatha Karuna Nidhan Ki. He says that I take the promise of Karuna Nidhan. The moment he uses the word Karuna Nidhan, that is a code word between Sita ji and Ram ji. You know how Sita ji calls Bhagwan Ram? She doesn't say, Ji, sunte ho ji. How does she call? Karuna Nidhan. That is a special word which only Sita ji uses for Bhagwan Ram. So the moment he says that, Satya Sapata Karuna Nidhan ki, Sita ji is assured ki, ha. This. And he also gives what? Ring, mudrika. Some people have a weird doubt. They say that Hanumanji took such a small form like a mosquito and he was trying to get into the Lanka. Then again he took a small form and he went on the tree. But what happened to the mudrika of Bhagwan at that time? Bhagwan's mudrika will be big, no? Then what did he do with Bhagwan's mudrika at that time? But do you know Bhagwan's everything is Chaitanya. It is not Jadavastu. It is sentient. So the mudrika also changes size as per the requirement. So when he gave that mudrika, then she felt so happy. So when he was a Ram Doot to Sita ji, he said that Ramji is so pained at the separation from you. And he told her how he was asking the mountains and the trees and the rivers and the birds and everybody, where is my Sita? Where is my Sita? And when they didn't answer, he even took out his arrow and he said, I will destroy the whole creation if you don't tell me where is Sita. And he is very, very eager, desperate to meet you. And he will come. So Hanumanji going to Sita ji he is a Ram Doot who brings hope to the seeker. Bhagwan, all of us want to realize Bhagwan, we want supreme happiness. But do you know, Bhagwan wants to meet us more than we want to meet Bhagwan. And so sometimes we feel when our ego captures us, when our ego captivates us, when we land up doing something wrong, when we know what is right but we do something wrong, when we know what is wrong, we can't stop it, we know what is right, we can't do it. That time we feel sorrowful, miserable. Hanumanji is that messenger. We have to invoke Hanumanji in our heart. That he is the messenger of strength. He is a messenger of hope. That Ramji is there. Ramji wants to meet us and his strength and his grace will always be there to protect us. So he was the messenger of Ramji to Mother Sita. And when Sita ji came to know, she had decided to almost give up her life. Because if you read in Tulsi Ramayan, we see that how Hanumanji sees Sita ji and how does he identify her. He sees that there is one lady who is sitting amidst the whole group in Ashok Vatika. She has become very thin, but her face is very bright and brilliant. And she is she's singing Ram, 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 Ram. That is how he identified, there she is. Why? Because she had stopped eating. She was only remembering Bhagwan. So some of the Mahatmas, they say that bhajan badhta hai तो वजन घटता है, वजन बढ़ता है उसका मतलब क्या, भजन घट रहा है. So she was not eating and she was only remembering Bhagwan Ram. She is suffering in that pangs of separation. And he identified, there she is Sita. And he gave the message to her. So in each of our life also, whenever there is a moment of despair, darkness, when we feel where is Bhagwan, we have to invoke Hanumanji in our heart. Sometimes we have obstacles in our sadhana. Sometimes we feel uninterested, demotivated. At all such time we invoke Hanumanji, and with Hanumanji, Ramji also will come. And so he is Ram Dut. He is the messenger of Bhagwan Ram. He was also Ram Dut for Ravan. Okay. Bhagwan didn't tell him to become a messenger for Ravan, but he took the permission of Sita ji and he said, can I go? And he went to Ravan, and he was a messenger to Ravan. Why? Because he went to convince Ravan there, saying that what you are doing is wrong. Ram is not an ordinary human being. He is Bhagwan himself, and Sita is Jagat Janani herself. So return Mother Sita and you ensure that you surrender to Bhagwan Ram. So he took the message of surrender to Ravan also, fearlessly. Hanumanji is that sense of source of fearlessness, who goes into the Lanka, who gets voluntarily captured by Meghnad, respecting the Brahmastra, so that he can go into the court of Ravan, meet Ravan, tell him the glory of Bhagwan Ram. No fear at all. Absolute fearlessness. Hanumanji, Ram Dut means that. And Ravan wants to actually kill him. But Vibhishan ji tells him that he is only a Dut after all. You should not kill a Dut. Hanumanji is not at all scared. So he is a messenger to Ravan also. See, we take the knowledge to the people who are interested. You know, one place what happened, Gurudev was going to go and give some talks, and the organizer said, Swamiji, we have done all the publicity, we have informed everybody, those who are interested, they will all come. And immediately Gurudev shot back. He said, I am not interested in the interested. I am interested in the uninterested. Because the interested will anyway come. Those who are uninterested, you have to reach them. Think about it. Hanumanji reached this knowledge to whom? Not only to Ravan who is uninterested, but to Ravan who is the enemy. And he tells Ravan the glory of Bhagwan Ram in his own court. That is the strength of Hanumanji. That is the fearlessness. As Hindus, we have always been very, very adventurous. We have always gone to new places, shared the knowledge, set up many things. The biggest Hindu temple in the world is where? Anybody knows? Cambodia, Angkor Wat temple. Built by whom? By Hindu kings who went from Bharat. We learn about sea trade and we think Vasco da Gama was great and Columbus was great and all that. But our masters have gone much, much, much before across the world. And so we have been that. Hanumanji was like that. He went, reached this knowledge. Our Gurudev was like that. To how many people he went around sharing this knowledge for 42 years. So Ramdut means that. Who is a Ramdut? Who takes the message of Ram to people. Who makes them aware. Because who is Ram? If we think Ramji is only one avatar Purusha who took form, that is no doubt Ramji. But Ramji is the self, the truth in the hearts of all. Sarveshu ramante iti Rama. Ramji is of the nature of bliss. In the hearts of everybody is Ram. That infinite consciousness in whom everybody delights is Ram. Sarve ramante yasmin sa Ramaha. In whom everybody delights. In what everybody delights? Everybody wants to be happy. That's why you ask Gujaratis, how are you? What will they always say? Majama. Always happy. We want that, to be happy at all times. So to take the knowledge, we think happiness is in the world outside. One who makes people realize that happiness is your own Swarupa. Ram is your Swarupa, is Ramadut. And that's what Gurudev did. You know, in one place in Sandipani Sadhanalaya, there was one meet, senior citizens meet. So a lot of senior citizens had come and they had a half-a-day program in the ashram. And last session, 20 minutes, they had asked Puja Gurudev, Swami Chinmaya, Swamiji, can you address us? So Swamiji had agreed. So last session in the evening, they went to meet Gurudev at his kutia. And when he went there, they were all sitting there. 20 minutes Gurudev spoke with all his wit and humor and everything. It was so brilliant. Everybody was in laughter and they were all rolling on the floor. And so when they came to give the vote of thanks, they said, Swamiji, whole day we had lot of satsang and programs and everything. Last 20 minutes, you made us so inspired and so happy. We are so thrilled. We are also senior citizens. You are also a senior citizen. How is it that you have so much of energy? So Gurudev asked that person, what were you doing before you retired? So he said, Swamiji, I was in the armed forces. So he said, that is the difference. When you were young, you drank rum. When I was young, I drank ram. That is the difference. Gurudev felt that joy, that happiness within. And he decided he was an agnostic. How he transformed? By the grace of Shivananji, by the knowledge and the Tapovan Maharaj's teachings, everything, he transformed. And how he gave this knowledge to masses. He is Ramdut, who brought Ramji to people. Hanumanji was a Ramdut to Vibhishanji also. Vibhishanji was doing Ramji's Naam Japa in whole Lanka. If you read Tulsi Ramayana, it is said that when Hanumanji was searching for Sita ji, in whole Lanka there was one house where there is the Ram Ayudha, there is Dhanush and Ban painted on the house. There is one Tulsi in the front, and Brahma Murat Vibhishanji gets up and he chants Bhagwan's name. So Hanumanji understood this is somebody who is a devotee. And he took a Brahmana roop and he goes there and he tells Vibhishanji that you are such a great devotee in this Lanka where everybody is surrounded by materialism. You are chanting Bhagwan's name. That is such a noble quality that you have. Think about it. How strong he was to not allow all the dussang around him to influence his mind. We think Vibhishanji is some bichara person. He is a very strong person. Lot of people say, Mumbai is a Maya Nagari. All of us are staying in Mumbai. But how we stay here, what we do, it is up to us. Even in this so-called Maya Nagari, there are so many of you who are devotees of Bhagwan who are here. So Vibhishanji, he was chanting Bhagwan's name. And Vibhishanji says, what is his position? He says, he is like the tongue between the teeth. How the tongue survives between the teeth, like that he is there in Lanka. Now, Hanumanji tells him that you are taking Bhagwan's naam, that is very good. But you should also do Bhagwan's kaam. Sita ji has been kidnapped. You have to raise your voice against Ravan. So he empowered Vibhishanji. So Vibhishanji is that sattvic seeker who is doing sadhana, but who is not understanding that how the Sanatana Dharma is in danger. Sita ji that time represents our Samskriti. Samskriti ka apaharan is Sita apaharan. By what? All the material forces. By consumerism, by corruption, by greed, by all the wrong qualities. How? And so many internal and external forces who are out to destroy Sanatana Dharma. Sita ji represents that she has been captured. Same way, our culture also is in danger, and Gurudev understood that. And that's why he said, I want to convert Hindus to Hinduism. Hindus have to know the glory of their culture. The only culture which has survived the onslaught of 1,000+ years, and even today the onslaughts are going on, still we are a living, thriving culture. All the other cultures have become what? Extinct. They are only in museums. Greek culture, Roman culture, Mesopotamian culture, Egyptian culture, Mayan culture, Aztec culture, all cultures gone. This one culture. Why? Because the inherent vitality of this culture is great. Hanumanji makes Vibhishanji understand that your spirituality should make you strong. It should not be passive. One place people asked Gurudev, when satsang was going on, question answer session, so they asked Gurudev, Swamiji, we have so much of spiritual knowledge in this country. Still, why is it that in our country there is corruption, there is population problem, there is pollution, there is poverty, there are so many problems which are there. Why is that happening in our country? And Gurudev immediately shot back. He said, because of you good people, it is our country suffering. And that man was stunned. He said, why? Because of good people? He said, yes, it is because of you good people that we are suffering. And what did he say after that? He said, it is because your goodness is passive goodness. Your goodness is not aggressive goodness. Your goodness is not active goodness. And that's why many people say what? Bichara bhala admi. What is bichara bhala admi? If you are a bhala admi, you are a strong person, you are a good person, you should be a strong person, not some weakling. He inspired Vibhishanji that way. So Gurudev said, it is because you good people, you are practicing spirituality, but you are passive. We have to be actively good, aggressively good, and unitedly good. Akhandanand used to say, Sajjan bano, Sakriya Sajjan bano, Sangathit Sakriya Sajjan bano. All the three we need. Because if Sanatan Dharma gets out from here, it destroys here, there is no other place. And this is the culture which has said all the paths we accommodate, we respect, we have no conflict against anybody. We don't think that if somebody is not following our path, we should kill or convert them. We always say, Sarve Janaha Sukhino Bhavantu, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. So, if people have to understand this, that Sanatan Samskriti is most beautiful, it is in tune with the whole creation. So it is that Gurudev did that work to bring to the masses the awareness and to make Hindus united. Our problem is we were not united. So Vibhishanji was inspired by Hanumanji, that fight against this Ravan. And Ravan finally sends him away. He leaves Ravan and he comes and he surrenders to Bhagwan Ram. That is because of Hanumanji. So Hanumanji was a messenger to whom? Sita ji. He is a messenger to Ravan also. To Sita ji he brings hope. To Ravan he brings knowledge. To Vibhishan he brings clarity and strength. He was a messenger to one more person, Bharat ji. He goes as a messenger to Bharat ji and tells him that Bhagwan is coming. Wait. How did Bhagwan go to meet Bharat ji? Did Bhagwan Ram walk back? He went in Pushpak Viman. Please remember, okay? He went in Pushpak Viman because his time of 14 years was getting over. There are some Google maps you will find, people have done some tracing saying, from Rameshwaram to Ayodhya, between Vijayadashmi to Deepavali, it will take this 20-21 days to reach. All that is some creativity people have done, but Bhagwan didn't go by walking. He flew and he went to Chitrakoot and he waited one night there at Bharadwaj Muni's ashram. And he told Hanumanji, you go and check Bharat. Tell him that Ram is coming. And if you find that on his face there is even a little bit of hesitation, because 14 years he has ruled and he may not want to give up the power. If you find even a little bit of hesitation, if it is there, you come back to me, I will not return. But when Hanumanji goes there, what does he find? He finds that Bharatji has lit a pyre and he is ready to jump. कि Bhagwan, he is supposed to come, 14 years are over and why has he not come? He had told Bhagwan, I will not wait even for a moment after 14 years. You have to be back. So Hanumanji saved the life of Bharatji also there. And he said, Bhagwan is coming, I am just his doot. He is on his way, little delayed, please wait. So he saved the life of Bharatji. And do you know when Bhagwan came, Bharatji returned the whole kingdom to Bhagwan. And Valmiki Ramayana says very beautifully, Bharatji grew the treasury by tenfold. See, bhaktas are not people who are just dumb, who don't know to do business or who can't become prosperous, who can be easily fooled. No. 10 times more. The treasury what was there 14 years ago, Bharatji ensured that the kingdom has expanded, treasury has expanded. Valmiki Ramayana says beautifully, 10 times. So Hanumanji saved Bharatji's life also. So Ramadut means that one who feels that my identity is I am a Ramadut. All of us have to become like that, Ramdut. Bring the knowledge of our Samskriti to everybody. Introduce new people to this great knowledge. Let them know more and more and more about our gods, our practices, our Sanatana Dharma. Why? Because without culture, Gurudev used to say, without culture, man is a vulture. The knowledge of our culture we need. Maximum people have to have that. So many things we don't know about Hanumanji. I'll do a small quiz, okay? Some of you may have heard me before, don't answer. Let others answer. So let us see how much we know about Hanumanji. So what was the name of Hanumanji when he was born? Not Maruti. What was his name given at his birth? Hanuman name was given later. At birth, what was the name that was given to him? Anjaneya, no. Sundar, very good. Who gave the name Hanuman to Sundar? His dad, no, his dad didn't give the name. Give them one round of applause. Those children, they are saying very nicely. Indra gave the name Hanuman. Because of Indra's Vajra, he fell down and broke his chin. Indra gave the name Hanuman. Okay, who was the guru of Hanumanji? Not Gurudev. Surya Devta. Very good. In how many hours did Hanumanji learn the Veda? He learned the Vedas from Surya Bhagwan. Can you guess how many days, how many hours? His whole education he finished in how much time? In 60 hours. Can you imagine full education completed in just 60 hours? Hanumanji finished in 60 hours. Was Hanumanji married? See, children know better. So many elders don't know. Yes, Hanumanji was married. And he was married to the daughter of Surya Devta only. And Surya Devta only gave his daughter, very pleased with Hanuman, saying that you are such a brilliant, noble character and you have learnt so fast. I am very pleased with you. Please marry my daughter. And you know Hanumanji's daughter, Hanumanji's wife, who is she? Suvarchala Devi. Suvarchala Devi is the wife of Hanumanji. But Hanumanji had said to him that my oath is I want to serve Bhagwan Ram full time. So he said, yes, you marry, because also certain part of the Veda can be learnt only by a Grahasthi. So for that reason, his marriage was also done. And Hanumanji has a son also. Who is the son of Hanumanji? Very good. Makaradhwaj is the son of Hanumanji. As a child, Hanumanji went around, when lots of powers were given to him by the Devatas, he was doing lot of mischief. So there was one rishi who gave him a curse saying that you will not remember your powers, you will forget all your powers till somebody reminds you. Who was the Rishi? Dharma. Brahma. No, Brahmaji didn't give that curse. Who was the Rishi who told him that you will forget your powers? No, Indra is not a Rishi. Huh? Not Durvasa. Brigu, no. I'll give you a clue. The name starts with M. He's a very famous Rishi. Not Markandeya Rishi. Not Mandava. Mahadev. Mahadev is Bhagwan Shiva. He's not Rishi. Perfect. Give her one round of applause. Matanga Rishi. Who is Matanga Rishi? Swamiji, we don't know Matanga Rishi also. This is only our Durdasha. Matanga Rishi is the guru of Shabari Mata. Matanga Rishi's ashram is there in Rishyamukh. If you go to Hampi now also, you will find, they will tell you this is the hill, there is a Matanga hill. Matanga Rishi gave that. Okay, Hanumanji revived Lakshmanji how many times? Two times. Hanumanji went to take Sanjeevani how many times? One time. That's what we think. He revived Lakshmanji 2 times, but he went to take Sanjeevani only once. He went to take Sanjeevani 2 times. First time when Ramji and Lakshmanji were, this Indrajit had shot Brahmastra and everybody had become, many of them had died. Ramji, Lakshmanji had become unconscious. So Jambavan, he looks up and he says to Vibhishan, is Hanuman alive? Because everybody else is, dead. He says, is Hanuman alive? So Vibhishan says, why are you asking about Hanuman? Why are you not asking about Ram and Lakshman also? And Jambavan says, if Hanuman is alive, we all are safe. If Hanuman is dead, we are finished. So he says, yes, Hanuman is alive. So immediately Hanumanji comes there, bows down to Jambavanji, and Jambavanji tells him to go to Himalayas. And which Parvat does he bring? Not Rishyamukh Parvat, Baba. Which Parvat does he bring which has the Sanjeevani? Parvat is not Sanjeevani. The herb is Sanjeevani. The Parvat that he brings, what is the name of that Parvat? Some people are saying Dronagiri. It must be there in some version, Dronagiri, no doubt. But if you read Valmiki Ramayana, the Parvat name is Mahodara mountain. He brings Mahodara mountain. Brings it, and in that there are 4 things that are required. Not only Sanjeevani. 4 herbs are required. One is Mrita Sanjeevani. Second is Vishalya Karani. Third is Suvarna Karani. And 4th is Sandhani. These are the 4 herbs that he is told to bring. And he brings the whole top part of that mountain. He uproots the mountain and he brings. Because those herbs, they become invisible. So he brings the whole mountain. And as soon as they are recovered, Ramji and Lakshmanji and all the others, he takes it back, puts it back and comes back. How many trips he did? 4 trips. Second time when Ravan is fighting Ramji, then Ravan fights Vibhishan, Lakshmanji saves Vibhishan, and when Ravan was going to kill Vibhishan with a spear, Lakshmanji saves Vibhishan by taking that spear on his chest. That is the second time when again Hanumanji goes, brings that Mahodara mountain, again revives Lakshmanji, again goes, puts it back and comes back. How many times totally now he did? 2 times he went and 8 trips he made. That is our Hanumanji. Think about it. So many things about Hanumanji we don't know. We have to open our Valmiki Ramayana and read. Such brilliant things are written about Hanumanji in that. So Ramadut means that one who knows about Ramji, one who is a messenger of Ramji, and who brings knowledge to Ramji. All of us have to become Ramdut, and all of us have to also become Chinmaya Dut. Next year is our Chinmaya mission, Chinmaya movement's 75th year. And we are going to do a brilliant program. I will tell you more about it. So Ramaduta is Hanumanji. Next year in the 75th year, each one of us should pass on whatever knowledge we have gained to as many people as we can. And revive Sanatan Dharma. Let more and more people know. Join chanting classes, learn chanting, do the sadhanas, learn the knowledge, join the study groups, Bal Vihars, Yuva Kendra. Share this with more people. So Ramaduta, Atulita Baladhama. Hanumanji is a, incomparable strength he has. Atulita Baladhama. One who is a Ramdut can be Atulita Baladham. Why? Because when we put aside our ego, then the infinite strength of Bhagavan functions through us. Somebody told me very nicely. I heard actually, not somebody told me. I heard it on Instagram. They said that, अगर आपके पास ईगो है तो आप केवल मुंह फुला सकते हो, लेकिन अगर आपके पास इनो है तो आप केक, पेस्ट्री, इडली, ढोकला बहुत कुछ फुला सकते हो. सो इनो रखो, ईगो मत रखो. So Ramadut means that one who puts aside his ego and he says, my identity is I am Ramji's Dut. And when you do that, then Atulita Baladhama, infinite strength manifests. Impossible things Hanumanji has done. In the Gita, Bhagavan says, Balam balavatam chaham kama raga vivarjitam. I am that strength which is free from selfishness and desires, attachment and selfishness. He says, which is free from that. So we must have that strength. Look at Gurudev, how much he did. Why? Because he put aside his ego and one person created this entire Chinmaya movement. 300 plus centers, 25 countries, 100 plus schools, colleges, ashrams, temples, village work happening in 1200 villages. All this. Why? Because one person decided that I don't want to work only for I, me and mine. I want to serve the society. Hanumanji is like that. Ramaduta Atulita Baladhama. Infinite is his strength. Then Anjani Putra. He is the son of Anjana Mata. So Anjana Mata, she got this curse in her earlier life. She was an Apsara called Punjikasthala. And she was serving Brihaspati. And she got cursed that she will have to be born on the earth as a monkey woman. And when a child will be born who is an Amsha of Shiva, then she will be liberated. So she was doing tapasya. And single pointed tapasya she was doing to please Bhagwan Shiva, and Bhagwan Shiva gets pleased. And he gives her the blessing that yes, she says, I want a son like you. He says, like me there is nobody, so I will only be born and my Amsha will be born. So the Tej of Bhagwan Shiva is carried by Mother Parvati, from Mother Parvati's womb to Agni, from Agni to Vayu, and from Vayu to Anjani Mata. This whole thing is described in Parashar Samhita. Shiv Puran also says about how Shivji's Amsha is there, is Hanumanji. And Anjana Mata got conceived. So we know the names that Hanumanji is called Sankara Suvana, Kesari Nandana, Pavana Sutta, Anjani Putra. But do you know, he is also called Parvati Garbha. That is also his name. If you see in Parashar Samhita, that is also one of his names. So he is born out of tapasya. Hanumanji is born to Anjana Mata. Anjana Mata is symbol of tapasya, of austerity. She is the symbol of purity of mind. So Anjani Putra means one who is born out of austerity and purity. And Anjana also means the kajal. What does the kajal do? It brings out the beauty of the person, especially the eyes. What will bring out the beauty? Eye symbol of vision. Eye is the symbol of vision. What is our vision in life? The vision that we must have is a vision of oneness. That's why beautiful bhajan of Sadashiv Brahmendra ji says what? Guru Kripa Anjana Payo Mere Bhai Rama Bina Kachu Dekhat Nahi. That I found the Anjan, the kajal of Guru's grace. And because of that, I see Ram everywhere. So when we do tyag, when we do tapasya, then we see that there is Bhagwan alone everywhere. And do you know, as soon as Hanumanji was born, Anjana Mata named him as Sundar, but she was told that as soon as the child is born, you will be freed from the curse. So as soon as Hanumanji was born, in some few moments, and sometimes it is read in some places, few days, she went back. So Hanumanji was brought up by Kesari. Mother has gone. He did not cry that, "Arey, my mother went away. How unfortunate I am." He did not victimize himself at all. He found his guru. He said he himself went to Surya Devta and he said, "You please be my guru. Please teach me the Veda." And he learnt in 60 hours. Hanumanji is a symbol of great strength. One should never victimize oneself. No matter what happens in life, we should always learn to be strong. Never be a victim in life. So do one small exercise, okay, everybody. Lift your hand. All. Haath upar karo. So there are two types of people. First type of person is called as a victim. Who is a victim? Bend these three fingers. These three. Only these two. Index finger and thumb has to remain. So a victim is like this, who keeps on blaming you. Because of you I am not happy. Because of you I am miserable. Because of you I am not successful. You. That mother-in-law, this boss, that neighbor, this government, this sibling of mine. We keep blaming. That's a victim mindset. And our Gurudev used to say that there is one excuse that nobody else has in the whole world. That why are you unhappy? Only Indians have that excuse. That why are you unhappy? Because that Shani is not in the right position. Right from the planets to my neighbor, everybody is there because of whom I am miserable. That is a victim mindset. So show me victim mindset. How is it? This is a victim mindset. Now, how to transform this victim mindset into victor mindset? Very simple. This one finger you have to bend. If you bend this one finger, you will get this success. And you say, my life is my responsibility. I take charge of my life. A victim will blame you. A victor will say, take charge, me. This is my life. So Hanumanji always was a victor. Doesn't cry, doesn't crave, doesn't complain. Till some point he did not know his powers. Jambavanji, once he told him, his mighty power manifested. After that, there is no looking back in his life. So Ramaduta Atulita Baladhama Anjani Putra Pavana Sutanama. Pavan Devta. He is the son of Pavan Devta. Pavan Devta is who? Pavan Devta is a symbol of life, prana, shakti, movement, energy. That is Pavan Devta. And the most powerful quality of Pavan Devta is what? Selflessness. Quietly serving everybody. Purifying everything. That is Pavan Devta. So a seeker has to be like that. Silently do seva. Otherwise many people want to do seva and they want what? I did, Swamiji. Yeah, they want meva, correct. They are interested in seva less, meva more. Sometimes one has that desire, nothing wrong with it, but one has to overcome it slowly. Serve silently. The more silently one serves, the more the power of Bhagwan manifests and more Chitta Shuddhi happens. How many great masters have did so many things, but absolutely silent. Many people don't even know their names. Do you know who is P.V. Kane? See, we don't know. He is a Bharat Ratna also, by the way. Dr. P.V. Kane, Pandurang Vaman Kane. Find out about him. He was one lawyer who wanted to expose the bluff of the Sanatan Dharma and say that there are so many superstitions here and I want to, break them and I want to make people aware. But when he started listening and reading and doing research, he left his whole profession and he brought out the seminal work called History of Dharma Shastras, 6 volumes. Brilliant work, History of Dharma Shastras. To know what is our Sanatan Dharma, one should read the depth of the knowledge that he has and what all Puranas, and it took him almost 30 years to bring out those volumes. We don't even know their name. Silently they have served. Brilliant work. How to celebrate our festivals, we don't know only. So many of the festivals, like Deepavali. Do you know Deepavali is meant, whole 5 days are actually meant for Pitrus. We have to do Shraddha Karma that time. We have to do Yama Deepadan that time. We have to light the firecrackers for the ancestors to return. Ulkadan we have to do. We have to do Abhyanga Snana. So many things that we have to do actually as per our tradition, we have forgotten. So the one who brings that silent service, one who has done to bring knowledge to the people. Pavan Devta is like that. Rama Duta Atulita Baladhama Anjani Putra Pavana Sutta. Last word is Nama. Nama means what? It is a name of Hanumanji. When whole Ramayana, whole Vanar Sena, everybody came with Bhagwan to Ayodhya. Bhagwan's Rajyabhishek happened and everybody was given some or the other gift. Bhagwan Ram did not give anything to Hanumanji. He said, I am indebted to Hanuman. What can I give Hanuman? There is nothing I can give Hanuman that will repay that debt. But Sita ji was like, something we have to give. So she took out her mala and she gave necklace, pearl necklace. And what did Hanumanji do? As soon as he got it, he broke it and all the pearls have fallen down. He started chewing them, spitting out, chewing and spitting. So Sita ji said, what have you done? Why are you doing this? He said, I am chewing everything and I am tasting. There is no Ram Ras in this, so I am throwing it away. So Sita ji says, Acha, there is no Ram Ras in the pearls, as though Ram Ras is in you. And what did Hanumanji do? He opened his chest and he showed Ram, Lakhan, Sita, Man Basiya, and every pore of Hanumanji, the name that was resounding was Ram, 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 Ram. Every pore. That is called Ajapa Japa. Hanumanji is one of the greatest bhaktas of Bhagwan, whose japa has gone to such deep levels that every moment the japa is continuously happening in the mind, manifesting through the body also. That's why his name is Nama. He is an embodiment of Bhagwan's Naam only. And that is one of the reasons why if you want to please Hanumanji, what should you do? Call him Ramdut. Or just chant Ram. And you will find Hanumanji will be pleased. Why? Because that is his main sadhana. He keeps on remembering. Prabhu Mudrika Meli Mukhmahi Jaladhi Langi Gaye Achiraj Nahi. To what extent he loves Bhagwan Ram and the name of Bhagwan Ram, that he refused to go with Bhagwan. When Bhagwan was taking everybody to Saket Lok, he refused. He said, I am not going. Bhagwan said, till the creation remains, you remain here. Because Hanumanji asked that boon, I want to be here and I want to keep listening to your katha and keep sharing this with maximum people. See the love of Hanumanji. He said, I don't want to come with you. He didn't go to the Saket Lok. So Bhagwan said, you be a Chiranjeevi, you remain here, and wherever there is Ram Katha, there Hanumanji is there with tears in his eyes, with hands folded, and he is listening to Ram Katha. So he is an embodiment of Bhagwan's Naam. The power of Ram Naam is Hanumanji. And do you know Hanumanji is also the Brahma of the next Kalpa? Hanumanji is called Bhavishyat Brahma. In Valmiki Ramayana it comes. This is called succession planning. Agle Kalp ka Brahma ji. Right now we are in this Brahma ji's second half. When we chant in the Puja Sankalpa, we say, na, Shubhe Shobhane Muhurte Adya Brahmana Dvitiya Parardhe Shvetavaraha Kalpe Vaivasvata Manvantare Kali Yuge Prathame Pade. So we are in the second half of Brahmaji's life. Brahmaji lives for 100 years. Next Brahmaji will be Hanumanji. Bolo Pavanasuta Hanuman ki. So Hanumanji is all this. So Ram Dut, he is a messenger of Bhagwan Ram. Each of us can be like that. Take the message of Bhagwan to maximum people. Atulita Baladhama. Each of us live a life of strength. If you are Hanumanji Bhakta and you feel, मैं क्या करूं? I am such a weak, I am useless, I am waste, I am worthless, मेरे से क्या होगा? Then I am not a Bhakta of Hanumanji. My self-talk should be strong, positive. That is Atulita Baladhama. Nothing is impossible. Then Anjani Putra, may our life be filled with tyag and tapasya. May we have the right vision of oneness. Pavanasuta, may we live a life of selfless service and purity. And Nama, may we continuously chant Bhagwan's name. So these are 5 beautiful names of Hanumanji in this one beautiful chaupai. Hanuman Chalisa is very, 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 very powerful. So, how many of you know Hanuman Chalisa memorized here? Few people know. 20% of people know. Okay. So, we have an opportunity for you to learn Hanuman Chalisa. This year, we are doing Hanuman Chalisa chanting competition. If anybody wants to learn, there is a learning aid, etc. also available. Go to chinmayamissionmumbai.com website. You can download, you can learn, you can take part, and you can chant Hanuman Chalisa. Why? Because it is a source of great strength, and when we remember Hanumanji, everything comes. 8 things you are blessed with when we remember Hanumanji. What are those 8 things? Repeat after me. Buddhir balam. Can't hear. Buddhir balam. Yashodhairyam. Nirbhayatvam. Arogata. Ajadyam. Vakpatutvam cha. Hanumat smaranat bhaved. So these 8 things we get: buddhi, intelligence; balam, strength; dhairyam, courage; yasha, fame; nirbhayatvam, fearlessness; arogatam, freedom from any health challenges; ajadyam, freedom from laziness; vakpatutvam, mastery over speech. Just by remembering Hanumanji. And how to remember Hanumanji? Very simple. You can chant Hanuman Chalisa. So, Hanuman Chalisa mein he says, Jo satbar paath kar koi, chhut hi bandi, mahasukh hoi. Jo ya pade Hanuman Chalisa, ho ya siddhi, sakhi gauri sa. Shivji gives that promise. He says, I am the witness. Whoever chants Hanuman Chalisa will be free, will be successful. So we are going to do one very nice program on 1st February, and that is Hanuman Chalisa Havan, where we will sit together 108 kunds minimum and chant Hanuman Chalisa and do the ahutis. With every single chant of Hanuman Chalisa, a person can do 18 ahutis. 2 ahutis in the beginning for the 2 dohas, then 1 ahuti each after 4 chaupais. So 40 chaupais, so 10 ahutis. last doha, one more ahuti. So totally 13 ahutis for Hanuman Chalisa. Then सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. 17 ahutis. And we will then chant one 18 alphabet mantra. It is a powerful mantra of Hanumanji. Om Anjaneyaya Mahabalaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Anjaneyaya Mahabalaya Hanumate Swaha. Hanumate actually is not there in that. Om Namo Bhagavate Anjaneyaya Mahabalaya Swaha. This is a powerful mantra. So 18 ahutis per chanting of Hanuman Chalisa. Thousands of people come together and chant. If you want to do Havan, you can join for one time chanting an ahuti. You can join for 7 times. You can join for 21 times. We are going to do 21 times in total. You can join as individual yajman. You can join as a family yajman. Take a kund for your family. Sit together and chant peace, prosperity, strength, success, fulfillment, whatever you seek. Freedom from problems, desires, graha dosha, whatever it may be. And if you feel you don't want to do Havan, then you just sit and chant with everybody. You can become a Chinmaya Geet Yajman also. So all the details are given to you. There are 2 things in your book. One is a pamphlet of Hanuman Chalisa Havan. This is a pamphlet. We are giving you the pamphlet so that you put it in different places in your buildings, apartments. If you can put in more and more places, you please take more and go from the counter. Be a Ram Doot, be a Hanuman Doot, be a Chinmay Doot. Let more and more people know about the Havan and let people participate. There are so many bhaktas of Hanumanji. And this has a form. This also is an appeal. If you want to support our noble causes, Chinmaya Mission is doing a lot of work. We are starting our Chinmaya organization for rural development. About 1,200 villages we are already doing work in Himachal, in Andhra Pradesh, in Odisha, in Tamil Nadu, in Sri Lanka. Now we are starting that in Maharashtra, CORD. There are lots of other things happening in Mumbai where we give, medical aid for operations, for eye surgeries, for heart transplants, heart surgeries, even for, the Annadan is being done, orphanages, old age homes, lot of places. Then we also have Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth, where we have the university in Kochi. And that university is a massive project. We give Indic knowledge along with the regular knowledge. And it is coming up. It's a 1,000 crore project. If any of you can help us through CSR, through any companies, that will be very helpful. Even donations are welcome for infrastructure. We do 100% scholarship for some of the students, 60% for some of the students, depending on whatever their merit and requirement is. So a lot of funds, whatever you give, will go towards all these social service activities. We also want a bigger center in South Mumbai. So if you feel like supporting, it is optional. You can support, but otherwise do register, but register soon. You can also, if you are a corporate company, you can also help us by taking up a stall in that venue. The venue is MMRDA grounds, BKC. Stalls can be taken up, banners can be put up. You can give souvenir advertisements. A lot of options are there to support us. All that is given in this. Please do register soon, because we need to know how many people would come there. We are expecting at least about 20,000 people to come there. And there will also be a grand display of Gurudev's life. There will be VR headsets. There will be certain projections. Ashirvachan by Puja Guruji, Swami Tejomayanandji, Swami Swarupanandji, Swami Advayanandji. I will be there. There will be many celebrity singers and well-known singers who will come join us in the Hanuman Chalisa chanting. So it's a nice fest, and it's on a Sunday, 1st February. Take out your phone right now. Immediately open your calendar. Mark 1st Feb Hanuman Havan. Don't say, oh, I forgot to mark, now I am traveling. It is celebrating Chinmaya Amrit Mahotsav. So please do join us on that day. and spread this to as many people as possible. We will chant Hanuman Chalisa once and then we will continue with the rest of the program. We will also be doing Hanumanji's Aarti and Gurudev's Aarti as we conclude. Very important is registration is compulsory. Even if you are not contributing any amount, you just want to do free chanting, etc., please register, because we need to know to make arrangements. As soon as you can, please register. So let's sing together, everybody with claps. We will chant Hanuman Chalisa. Loudly, everyone. Shri Guru Charana Saroj Raja Nija Mana Mukur Sudhari Bharanau Raghubara Bimala Jasu Jodaya Kupalachari Buddhihina Tanu Janike Sumirau Pavana Kumar Balabudhi Vidya Dehu Mohi Harahu Kale Sabikar Jai Hanuman Gyan Gun Sagar Jai Kapis Loka Ujagar रामदूत अतुलित बलधामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन बिराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा बिराजे कांधे मूंज जनेऊ साजे शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगबंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सियहि दिखावा बिकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुवीर हरषि उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरत ही सम भाई सहस बदन तुमरो जस गावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा जम कुबेर दिगपाल जहाँ ते कभी को बिद कही सके कहाँ ते तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा तुमरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु लील्योता ही मधुर फल जानु प्रभु मुद्रिका मिलि मुख माही जलधि लांग गए अचरज नाही दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुमरे तेते राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज सम्हारो आपै तीनों लोक हाँकते कांपै भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुनावे नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे ताप तुम्हारा है पर सिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता असबर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुमरे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुमरे भजन राम को पावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे अंत काल रघुवर पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा जो सुमिरै हनुमत बलबीरा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई छूटहि बंदी महासुख होई जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा तुलसीदास सदा हरिचेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महाडेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महाडेरा पवन तनय संकट हरण मंगल मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसौ सुरभूप सियावर रामचंद्र की पवन सुत हनुमान की उमापति महादेव की बोलो भाई सब संतन की श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की।